Late now.
Crisp.
What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the PFS podcast, episode 16. Can't believe we've already made it through 16 episodes. That's kind of crazy.
Who would have
That was
thought?
wild.
My name is Evan,
My name's Drew.
I'm Pat.
I'm Matt.
and welcome back to another episode. So we just wrapped up the divisional round of the playoffs, and we got some results that some of us expected and some of us didn't. So I think we should just get right into it and start talking about it.
Well said.
Thanks. All right. Bills Broncos. Who wants to start?
Yeah, bummer for Josh Allen, I guess, but he also had, 4 turnovers, one of which was really boneheaded at the end of the half where he was trying to gain positive yards and wound up setting up the Broncos for a field goal. So they scored like 10 points in 30 seconds to end the half. And, that's a game that goes into overtime. Then you kind of interception.
That's what I thought was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the big thing.
And which is just like an absolutely ridiculous thing to say. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, it's like October 30th and like the Jets and Cardinals are playing. We're going to take 15 minutes to review this, but it's overtime with a divisional round. And it's like, oh, we need to keep the game going.
Yeah.
So that was weird to me. And then, I don't know, some of the the first pass interference they called in overtime on
my
Buffalo. It
That
was
one
just
seemed ticky-tack. It seemed ticky-tack.
It was inconsistent with what they were calling the whole rest of the game, I thought. So I wouldn't, if they were calling it that way the whole time, fine. But for the way the game was going, I didn't like it. So that's kind of my thoughts on that. What do you
Yeah.
guys think?
The problem with that PI even is that it doesn't even matter because the roughing the passer on that play was pretty blatant. So that's why, like, that one, it was a little excessive.
But wasn't that the last one, or was that the first one?
No, the first one was what I thought was a ticky-tack PI
Yeah,
and
I agree.
a roughing the passer. The last one
Okay. Yeah, that
was
roughing the passer
a little
was
bit more
bad, 'cause that
aggressive
was
of a
crazy.
pass interference, but
But still, isn't that a difference of like, I don't know, at least 15, 20 yards on the field? Like,
Yeah.
I don't remember what it wound up being, but
Yeah, I think big story of this game, Broncos don't look invincible. Josh
And-
Allen did not have a good game. Like, yes, Bills, very unlucky. But 2 fumble losses. He was slinging the ball all over the place, like you said, Pat. Giving up that field goal at the end of the half because he made a stupid pitch, very stupid. Even on the last drive of the game, he was scrambling in the pocket and then threw a little shovel pass, which was extremely risky. Could have ended the game right there. I
was
think it really
pressing.
just comes down to Josh Allen didn't have a great game, but he kept him in it. And I do think that was a catch at the end. If I'm being honest, I think the NFL came out and said that the defender made a football move on the ball. That's why it was an interception. But as far as I could see, Brandon Cooks had the ball. His knee hit pretty early. At that point, he had possession, in my opinion. They called one like that in the Rams game, I'm pretty sure. Pretty similar. They called it a fumble on the field. They went back, said he was down by contact, knee hit the ground. So I want to see more consistency. I think them not looking at it is actual bullshit, and we need just some consistency and standardization. That's all I want. Let's decide what a catch actually is, because the Bills should have won that game.
Well said, Drew. Well said.
Thank you. I'm passionate about that.
And the Broncos, whose specialty is supposed to be their defense, they still gave up 30 points?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
With Jarrett Stidham at quarterback, that's not gonna work versus the Patriots.
No, and I've been a Bo Nix hater, but he played a really good game.
He
I can't
balled
even-
out. Yeah.
He played
you
really
look
He had
good.
like 20 incompletions though.
No, but
he played a good game.
he made the throws he had to make. I mean, down the stretch, he was putting the ball in some tight windows on some big throws. I was more impressed than I wanted to be.
He played fine. I wouldn't say it was great. They need to get
All
the
right.
running game going if they're going to win a Super Bowl.
All right.
Let's move on. So before we
This
get
game's
into
short.
your guys' eulogy, you guys are stupid for picking the Niners over the Seahawks. I understand you guys have this fascination with them, and yeah, they won the game against the Eagles, but you're so dumb for
Yeah,
picking
you
them.
need to.
We
you
saw
need to keep
the
your mouth
story
shut.
No
2
need to
weeks
get
ago.
personal.
Yeah,
You guys are
Jesus
thinking with your
Christ.
dicks and not your heads. Come on, man.
All right, come on, family
got
show.
horny
keep it
for him.
PG. We got kids watching, asshole. And Evan just doesn't know football. Clearly, that's what that told me.
Okay,
He doesn't
sure.
know a
What
good
was the
team
score?
when it hits it.
What was the final
guys
score,
said
Drew? What was the final
49ers
score?
to the Super Bowl?
Shut up, Evan.
What was
What was the final score?
I think you cut out.
49ers
41
to
to
Super
6?
Bowl.
That was
Catch me
big.
next season, asshole.
41.
You know, I'm going to
Okay.
put a future on
Hey,
the
Evan,
49ers.
you know what?
You were
It would
talking
have
about
made a
this year.
difference if the score was, 41-40 or 41-6, whatever. All right, the beloved Niners are out. That's all that matters.
Pat, do you
Congrats to the
agree?
Seahawks.
Pat, do you agree you're going to root for the 49ers next year every game unless they're playing the Packers or something?
If they're playing the Lions, I won't root for them. But no, I mean, we'll see how it goes. It's a different
Okay.
team next year. I just, they were. I guess should we move on to the eulogy?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead, PFP, lead it off.
So yeah, they were Matt hat, please. So yeah, I mean, they were just a beacon of hope for everyone. Their backs were against the wall. Guys are falling left and right. It's like, what are we gonna do? But you know what? They were undaunted. Next man up, and that's just a great group of men in that locker room there. I couldn't be more proud of them. Eventually, the injury bug caught up to them, and sometimes you just don't have the horses, but they went out there and, sometimes David goes against Goliath and gets squashed like a cockroach, and that's kind of what happened on Saturday, but they had a great season overall.
That was
Okay,
beautiful.
well said. Well said.
Phenomenal team. Phenomenal team.
You're here.
Keep your hat
Okay.
off. Keep your hat off. I have something to say. They made this season exciting to watch. That's all I want to say. Great group of men. They're building something beautiful over there. That's what Shanahan's building. And a Super Bowl is coming, no matter what Evan says. I'll keep it short, though.
Why are you talking
To
about
next year,
building
huh?
something? They've been a really good team for the last 4 years.
They're winning that game. No, I
They've
know.
made like 3
They're
Super
winning-
guys were on the
Bowls.
come up. All their
No,
stars
no.
are aging.
No, they're
Why are you
Last year
talking
they
about-
missed the playoffs?
They're
Why are you
building
talking about
something nice
rookies?
over there, and
Yeah,
Patrick
last
and
year
I
they
are
missed the
part of it.
playoffs, and now they made it to the divisional
Yeah.
round. That's an
They were in the
amazing
Super Bowl, like,
turnaround.
2
Matt,
years
you're just
ago.
jealous you're not part of that culture they're building over in San Fran. They're going to win the
Alright.
Super Bowl, and you're going to look like an
Drew,
idiot.
are you not looking at the timer?
All right,
I don't care
CJ
about
Stroud
the timer.
disaster
Some things
class.
are more important.
I think I wanted to look into the stats of this, but I didn't have time. I wanted to see how many quarterbacks had a worse playoffs ever than CJ Stroud did this time.
I would guess not many.
Yeah,
was
No.
not many.
Like he probably had a total of 8 fumbles and 6 interceptions in this playoffs. Not all the fumbles were recovered, obviously, but still, like that's insane.
Yeah, it's wild.
Well,
I've
Honestly,
you know what?
it,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead, Pat. Go ahead, Pat.
What's really crazy is that their defense was.
Jesus!
God damn.
That's great for the listeners, Evan.
Yeah, geez.
Sorry, everyone.
No, but what's crazy is their defense was actually playing good enough that they were down 8 points in late in the third or early in the fourth quarter. If I don't know, he was just so bad, and it's a shame for one side of the ball to really just kind of be let down by one guy like that. And did you also see when he injured that guy because he had an inaccurate ball?
No.
No,
Oh, I
didn't.
did. Yeah, the
Some
guy
guy,
like tore his ACL.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
the
busted,
tight end.
he exploded his
Yes.
knee. It was.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
I don't want to. I
Yeah.
don't want to say injury's funny, but that was kind of like, oh my god, it was just like
It was
comical level of
terrible.
badness out of CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy that their sort of GM and everything like that didn't think it was a big idea to invest in an O-line. When if you don't have a mobile quarterback, you have to. He looked like he was running with like a chicken with his head cut off back there, just throwing up whatever because he looked scared the whole game,
Yeah.
and that's what happens when he looks scared. You throw up a Nathan Peterman stat line.
That's my big
Terrible.
takeaway, too. I've never seen a veteran quarterback like that look so frazzled in the pocket after he threw the first interception and just going on. Like that first half, he just looked like a shell of a man out there. And it kind of just comes down to what we were saying. I think Patrick and I were mainly saying it, but like that offense just couldn't get it done. Their defense, elite. Probably best defense in the league after that game, but damn shame.
Yeah, keeping him in it is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad. I think it was a bad game it's not a promising game by the Patriots, but
Yeah, they've still had like kind of a cupcake schedule even in the playoffs.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like honestly,
Oh, Chargers, Texans, yeah. That's pretty easy.
Drake
I
May hasn't
mean,
really looked good in the playoffs yet, you know?
Well, he hasn't had to. That's the thing.
Yeah, right.
I
but
think
you
Texans are
still
a
kind of
good
have to
team,
in the
but they are
playoffs.
probably one of the easier matchups.
Same
Yeah.
with the Chargers. The Chargers are good. The problem is
Yeah.
the offenses on the other side of the ball haven't been able to keep up at all. The
Yeah.
Chargers defense wasn't bad.
Yeah,
Patriots offense hasn't looked good yet. All right, next game.
Right.
Rams, Bears.
Crazy one.
Bears almost did it. That one
Yeah.
play by Caleb Williams was insane.
That's one of the greatest plays I've seen in a while.
Yeah,
Never
he's
seen
had
anything
one
like
of
that.
those in the last like 3-4 games he's played. Like it's been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
He's
turned
a
it from like
he's a
a 10-year pass.
yeah. He's a cool player to watch, but they lost, and we get Rams Seahawks coming up, which will be entertaining. I don't think we had to go too far into that because we did expect that to be the case. But lastly,
true.
let's talk about coaching moves real quick. The guys that got hired this week.
Some interesting ones. Robert Saleh getting another head coaching job, I think, is kind of crazy right away. I don't know.
Yeah.
Back with the now with the Titans, I think his experience in New York, maybe people are just thinking that it's because the ownership over there leads you to failure, but it's not like it went well. Now went back, got his DC job. Now he's back as a head coach. It'll be interesting to watch. The one I really like is Stefanski with the Falcons.
Yeah,
Honestly,
it's a good one.
Yeah,
They
I
just
think
got to
that'll
figure
end
out
up doing
their
well.
quarterback situation.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
they're kind of in limbo with that. It's too many assets to put into two guys who have injury history and age concerns.
Yeah.
Halfley went to the Dolphins as a head
Yeah.
coach.
Yeah.
They'll,
Interesting.
yeah.
Harbaugh to the Giants since last pod.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't talk about that.
Yeah. I don't think so.
No,
I
I
don't think
think
they
it was
had
right
yet.
after, right?
Because
It
last
wouldn't have
week I
been
made the joke
finalized.
about
It
him
might have
going
been
to
a
the Ravens.
rumor, but I
Yeah,
don't think they reached a deal yet.
Yeah, I think it
I
was
think-
like a couple days before.
I think it could work out well. We'll see. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's move on.
Oh, Sean McDermott getting fired. That's a big one,
Yes.
too.
Bullshit.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
not
yeah.
the GM.
Yeah, I do want to talk about that for a second because, like, I don't think McDermott's a great coach, but when there's 10 openings, like, who are they going to get that's better than him this year? Like,
I honestly don't think he's a
name
terrible
one
coach.
guy
That
you'd rather
defense
have.
is overperforming. You know, the
Yeah.
defense for how many terrible players they had on it and like fourth strings and Tre'Davious White coming back after bouncing around the league and being injured. Like, defense wasn't the reason they lost the game necessarily.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
It's
I
Josh
don't
Allen
think you're
throwing four.
beating McDermott for the
turnovers.
Bills. And the players
Yeah, I
like
agree.
McDermott, too. I
Yeah.
think it's dumb.
Bad. Okay. Super Bowl narratives. Let's get into this real quick. So I'll start talking about the Seahawks. So the way it's gonna work. All right, I'll just give my spiel and then you guys will do it. But so the Seahawks, if they make the Super Bowl, the narrative I think will mostly be surrounding Sam Darnold. I think first of all, the Vikings are going to be kicking themselves for that, giving him up and sticking with JJ McCarthy that they hadn't even seen play in a regular season game. So I think that'll reflect poorly on them. I think Mike McDonald showing that he's like a defensive mastermind, constructing that roster and everything is pretty cool. Also, them giving away their two best receivers and trusting Jackson Smith and Jigba, and picking up Cooper Kupp. People didn't think that was going to really work out, but it really has. So I would say those are probably my main things, but probably Darnold and McDonald for the most part.
Yeah, so for the Rams, I feel like kind of going into the Super Bowl and then afterwards, if they win, excuse me. But the biggest thing's going to be Stafford's going to cement himself as a first ballot Hall of Famer if they win. McVay is turning into, I mean, he's already been considered a top tier coach, but if he wins another Super Bowl with the roster and everything that they have, it's, you know, especially kind of the defense being subpar, like talent wise, besides the front of it, I think it's going to be really a credit to how good he's been, especially so young, and also redoing it all, right? There was talks within the last couple of years since they won the Super Bowl that Stafford was going to retire a couple times, McVay was going to retire a couple times. You know, they lost Aaron Donald, all these things kind of happening, and then after all that, to kind of put together a team that works and wins and having an offense as high powered and high octane as they do. Some good key free agent additions. My guy Cam Curl, former Commander, making a big play when it matters. He played awesome. God, I love that guy. But when it comes to kind of the narrative of it all, Stafford's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, which I don't think he's cemented himself right now. And honestly, I feel like sometimes people talk about it as how long it's going to take him to get in with other quarterbacks that are on the list. But if he wins another one, can't doubt it.
Yeah. I think for the Patriots, the big story here, if they were to win the Super Bowl, is they were a 4-13 team last year. This year, it turned it around 14-3. One of the quickest and most efficient rebuilds we've seen in a long time. Obviously, they did have a pretty easy schedule, so that could be part of it. And it was a weak AFC this year, but hey, they're in the conference championship game, is what it is. And I think big story here, you got Drake May, second-year quarterback. Could he be the guy? Could he be the future of the franchise, bring them to multiple Super Bowls, maybe rebuild that dynasty? And then also, I think this is big for Vrabel, honestly. I don't think he ever should have got fired from the Titans back when he did. I think he's one of the best coaches in the league, and this would cement him as one of the greats of all time and one of the greats in the league currently. A Super Bowl for him might be the biggest story out of this, in my opinion.
Yeah, so Broncos, I feel like there's a very obvious underdog story here. They're down Bo Nix. Jared Stidham hasn't played in, at least 2 full years. But, some of his coaches have raved about him, so maybe there's a chance he can get something done. And, for Sean Payton specifically, too, I think this would be legendary for him, like you lose your quarterback in the middle of the playoffs and you're able to push the buttons and somehow do enough to win a couple more games. He'd be talked about in a very, very high regard, getting a second Super Bowl with a different team. And then, I'd imagine if they do make a run here, it's going to have to be off the back of their defense. So for that unit specifically, we'd probably be looking at, one of the greatest playoff runs by a defense in Super Bowl NFL history. So I think that's all what Broncos got going on for them. Long shot, though, they may be 15 seconds to spare.
Yeah,
Look at us.
good for us.
Wow.
First time that's like ever happened, but
Can we hear the alarm?
no, I don't think it's on.
We might be here a while waiting for that.
Oh, now it's muted. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So for this new segment, we're doing a divisional round fantasy football draft. So what we're gonna do, Drew, do you understand how this works?
I think you should explain.
Okay. Well, I was going to explain anyways, but I was
What
just
about
making
bye weeks?
I see what you did there. Rhetorical.
So we predetermined the order of how we're gonna draft, but essentially we're gonna go snake draft style. Pat's gonna go first. He can pick whatever player he wants, and we're getting all of these positions, and then it's just gonna be total score. We'll go over it next week to see who won. I sent everybody the players you can pick. You can pick off the list, but I don't really know why you would do that. But yeah, Pat, you
It's gonna be
have the
tough.
honors.
Yeah, I think number one, I'm looking at the board here.
Every kicker is available.
This is not how I normally go
Shout
about
out
my
Garrett
fantasy, right?
Wait. Just to clarify, are we just doing for this conference championship week or like in totality?
That's true.
I'm just trying to make sure. That
Sure.
could be
It's
part of it.
just
Oh, wait. Oh,
just
I
for
see what you're
this week.
saying. I see what
Yeah,
you're
no,
saying.
like,
Half the
what if,
players
like,
would
I
be
didn't
gone
mean
for
to
the
shit on
Super
you.
Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that could
just
be
for this
part of it.
week.
You have to pick strategically for that.
No,
But
just
okay,
this
just
week.
conference championship.
All right, just this week. All right, thanks. Thanks for letting me pick Drew. So I'm gonna go Stafford. He's had success. He's had good games against the Seahawks this year compared to some of the other quarterbacks. I think I kind of want to get that off the board first. So I'll go Matt Stafford.
L pick.
I think that's like the only way you can go here. You don't want to get stuck with Stidham. So I think I'm gonna take May next off the board.
Okay, this is a tough spot. I really don't want Stidham. That's really ugly. And Matt would definitely take Darnold with 2 picks. So, yeah, I'll take Darnold. That's disgusting, though.
I actually am not afraid of taking Stidham. I think that he's going to end up putting up some points. So now I can wait the whole round to draft my quarterback. So I'll take Puka
Yeah.
Nacua and JSN, please.
Boom.
Well, there's only one wide receiver spot.
Oh,
No,
one wide receiver. No.
Do we-
I'll
we
take
can change it.
JSN.
can change it
No,
if
it's
you
okay.
want, but there aren't
No,
that
no,
many
no, 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 no.
receivers
They're
on
not
them.
as
Yeah,
no.
because
Dang,
yeah,
that
let's
sucks, Matt. Sorry.
yeah,
we could
that's
do
really
two
man.
receivers.
You should really study the board before you make your
Yeah.
pick.
I got so
I think he forked
excited.
it
I got
more.
so
Tight
excited.
ends also catch passes, so they're kind of like receivers, but they're
Yeah,
not.
but they're not.
Who do you want,
Shoot, man.
Puka or JSN?
Puka.
Ooh.
Nuts, man.
Stidham?
I was so excited. I'll take Kyron Williams.
Okay. What? So I got Darnold. I'll take a little stack. I'll take JSN.
I was so excited.
A good stack.
So I was looking at props today for the weekend, and I saw now that Charbonnet is out with injury, Kenneth Walker is projected like 90 rushing yards. So I'm gonna take Kenneth Walker. You got 2.
Let's see.
Also, I put Dobbins with the question mark because I heard that he might play.
Yeah, I googled it when you put it up. It says he's coming off IR.
Interesting.
So
That's a risky pick, though. You don't know if he's gonna play.
Yeah, this is
Give.
tough.
I like the Patriots defense with my first pick,
Mm.
and give me Kyron Williams with my second pick.
He's already
Kyron
gone.
Williams
draft
off the
my
board.
guy.
Who
You
drafted
can't
him?
draft me.
Matt.
Oh wow, he was drafted a while ago. Holy cow!
Evan, your freaking Kenneth Walker pick was really good. He's the only guy not in a committee.
Yeah, you probably should have taken
Yeah.
Walker.
Yeah, I know. I realized. I was flustered.
You were flustered. You got screwed. There should be 2
Give me,
receivers.
give me, give me
I'm gonna talk to
Stevenson.
committee after this. I'm gonna talk to committee
Ooh.
about how many receiver slots. there should
Okay.
be.
Are you done, or do you have another?
Every team has 2 guys.
It's
Yeah,
me.
I took my 2.
It's me, Drew.
Oh, sorry.
I'm going to go with. I could be screwing myself here. Yeah, no, never mind. I'm taking Devontae Adams.
Yeah. I will say, I love how you listed like all of the Rams tight ends on here.
I still each week you never know who's going to
You
be
all have
their
a shot at
tight
getting
end.
points.
Yeah, I was like Jake Ferguson, and I was like, yeah. Okay, so everyone has a running back, right? Except me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna hold off on that, and then I guess Pat, did you take a defense?
I had the
Yeah.
Patriots defense.
I'll take. Damn, defenses are tough. I'll take Hunter Henry, I guess.
Good pick.
Yeah, I think he's the
I'll
best
take
there.
the Broncos defense and Barner.
Good
That's a
pick.
good pick.
I would have considered him if I didn't already have all Seahawks.
It's you, Drew.
Oh, it's me? Sorry.
That's how a snake works, bud. Rookie. Sorry, guys. He's never played fantasy football before.
I just
You would
keep
think
forgetting
it
I'm third.
the way he played this year.
I don't really care. I played well in my other leagues, jackass. I don't really care about kicker. Don't need a running back yet. Seahawks or Rams. I think Seahawks are probably going to win, so I'll go Seahawks defense. I think they have the better
All right.
defense, too.
Well, you took my pick there. I was going to go Seahawks D. All right. Then I'm going to go with. Yikes. So tight ends left. We got all of the Rams committee or Evan Ingram.
Ingram's
gonna go-
good. He just doesn't get the targets.
Yeah. I'm going to take Evan Ingram. I think that Stidham's going to have to rely on his shorter routes more in this game. So I'm going to take him. You got 2.
Everyone has a receiver. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
This
All
is his
right.
last picks, right?
Are you going to
No.
take Puka?
I get the very last one. Let's go Colby Parkinson for tight end.
Yikes.
It's gonna be. He's due. He's due.
Ugly.
It's gonna be his
Didn't he
game.
score 2 weeks ago?
Well, all right, all right. You know
He
what I
scored
meant.
the walk-off.
He's due like he's on a slump. Just like it's gonna be a Colby Parkinson game. Give me
First time
and
that's
then
ever been said.
I have a feeling Jason Myers is gonna kick some field goals.
That's where I was going to go. Darn. Yeah, I'm going to take my kicker. I'm going to pick. Give me Borregales.
Not a bad choice.
Yeah, I'm going to take Will Lutz. I think Broncos, they're going to have kick field goals. I don't think they're going to convert in the red zone too much for touchdowns. So I like that.
I'll take Cardi, even though I think he's a terrible kicker. And then Stidham, and I'm filled out.
Okay, true.
And then I got running back left. between Henderson and Harvey. I think, kind of like Evan said earlier, I'm going to take Harvey. I think there's going to be a lot of checkdowns with Stidham at quarterback, and Harvey is big in the receiving game already. So I like that. Hoping Dobbins doesn't play, though.
The Rams defense. And Pat, that leaves you with your wide receiver pick.
This is
I'm
pretty
going to ride the
easy.
hot hand, Cooper Kupp.
Okay.
Wouldn't Shaheed be
Yeah.
the hot hand?
Not a bad
I
choice.
mean, he had a kickoff return, but
Yeah, that's 6 points.
Cooper Kupp was catching a lot of balls in that game against the Niners.
Did he actually? I only watched half.
Did you watch the game?
Well, like I said, I watched the first half in Spanish at the gym, and then I didn't
Well, the
watch.
first half was when Cooper Kupp was really going off. So
Yeah, I'd say it was hard to be invested.
El Capo, you didn't hear that at all?
Senior Cup.
El Capo Pequeño.
All right. I think this will be interesting. I might
Yeah.
post this on Instagram.
Can you
if,
read
Yeah, I
the
think
teams
everybody's
though?
teams.
Just to
I
get
think
Yeah.
just get like everyone can pick the one they like the most besides those.
Yeah. So Pat had Stafford, Stevenson, Cup, Parkinson, Pat's defense,
That's
That's a terrible
and
draft.
a
Jason
horrible
Myers.
team.
That is terrible.
Honestly, I think you.
How did you get
taking
screwed on
Stafford
every
really
position
screwed
group?
you.
Because you guys were able to wait it out a little bit more than me.
I think besides Stafford, I like all my players over you.
All right, my guys are good.
I feel like you were taking last pick in every group.
Yeah, I took
was
last
just
for
lazy.
running
Defense
back
really-
and receiver.
No,
Yeah,
the problem
that's-
is he took the first defense and kicker and quarterback. That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah,
And he was
right.
last on everything else except running back.
I think I was last on running back too.
No, I was.
No, Drew was.
No, you're right.
Okay. Not that one.
Then I went May, Walker, Adams, Ingram, Rams, Borgalis.
That's a pretty good team.
We're not laughing at his too. What the heck, guys?
No, that's a
You
top heavy team. I
Walker-
think quarterback to receiver
Good.
is great. I think Ingram, the defense, that's where it starts to get a little shaky, but that's a good team.
Thanks, Drew. Then Drew had Darnold, Harvey, JSN, Henry, Seahawks, and Lutz.
Yeah,
Woo!
that's the one he did.
And then Matt
Say
had
it again?
Stidham.
All in one team?
Drew had Darnold, Harvey, JSN, Henry, Seahawks defense, and Will Lutz.
So nice. He said it twice. That's a good team.
Pat asked. And then Matt had Stidham, Kyron, Puka, Barner, Broncos defense, and Cardi.
I'd feel happy with my roster.
Your team's
I
not
like my
good.
guys.
Yeah, I think we'll see. I'll look for this on Instagram, maybe on Wednesday.
It's
That was fun.
Wednesday, my dudes.
Maybe we'll do this for the Super Bowl. It might be way harder to do, but
That would be
We
fun,
need
though.
games.
Taking like 4 string. You want to put a little money on that? Maybe talk off camera?
Sir.
all right, everybody. We are back with our consensus predictions. So last week was not good. We came up with the 49ers versus the Bills in the Super Bowl, which did not turn out very well.
I'm going to say Bills should have won that game.
The NFL colluded against us.
Yes.
They saw we picked the Bills
There were
and
some
they made
sketchy
it.
calls in that 49ers game, too, that really shifted the momentum. We were a couple
Shut
plays
up.
from this coming
If-
true.
no, think about it. If that opening kickoff doesn't get ran back for a touchdown, that's a
Yes.
whole different ball game.
Yeah, and I could have sworn there was a block in the back, too. They picked up a flag on that one.
I know.
Yeah.
It was the
Now that I think
The
about it,
kicker
we were.
he threw a sliding
kicker
tackle.
the kicker did a
Stop
slide
it.
tackle. That's what the flag.
The
Yeah,
kicker went
that
back to
was
when
a
he played
gross-
soccer.
The penalty was declined.
That was so bad. It was like the
They
worst
picked up a
slide
flag.
No,
tackle,
but
too.
if you think about if the kicker executes that slide tackle, the boys get fired up. Who knows what happens? It's a 0-0 game. Maybe when they get
Yeah,
the
it wouldn't
ball,
have been a
but-
touchdown.
I completely
Honestly, that's a
forgot
smart
about that.
penalty.
Yeah,
The
what about
worst executed
Last line of
slide.
defense.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
that's
get
bullshit.
into it. God. All right, Broncos, Patriots. You know, I think even though they've had a cupcake schedule and everything, I think the Patriots are probably going to get it done. I can't see a
Give
world
me
where
Stiddy.
Jarrett Stidham carries them to a Super Bowl. I just don't think that's going to happen. So I'm going to take the Patriots. Although, and the Patriots defense is they aren't, slacking anywhere. I think they'll take care of business here.
I want Stiddy to the moon. I'm riding the stock. Sean Payton likes him. He re-signed him right away when he came in. When he was expiring, kept him again. He keeps him around. He likes his guy. Also, with a nickname like Stiddy, I gotta think he can get busy. It's gonna happen.
Okay. What do you guys think?
Yeah, you know, I'm
Sat
really
there.
I'm really tempted by the Broncos in this game. I do think there's a world where City gets busy enough to score, say, between 13 and 19 points, and their defense does its job. Unfortunately, I think that probably 75% of the time the Patriots win this game, so I'm going to go Patriots.
I'm going to be honest. I did not expect this to be the case, but I think the Patriots are the better team, but Stiddy's calling to me too. Because it's one of those
Stop it.
situations. Drake
Stop
May.
it.
All right, it's definitely
No,
not happening now. We can't have three people
Come
be
No,
like,
no, no,
on.
no, no. No,
I'm not
I
maybe. It's
genuinely-
happening.
I
It is
genuinely have believed
happening.
it. Okay, so Drake May, second-year quarterback, not a lot of experience in the playoffs, and we haven't seen him really. I know he's had a pretty
Where's
easy
Jared
ride in the
Stidham's
playoffs so
playoff
far.
experience, Drew?
Evan, shut up.
Sean Payton, Super Bowl winning coach.
We're saying the reason that the Patriots are such a good team this year is primarily due to Drake May, so that's why that's kind of part of my discussion here. If you let me,
I
get a
don't think
thought
that's
going.
the case.
But yeah, Drake May, he hasn't really had to show the biz this playoffs run yet, and I don't know. I don't think we've really seen a lot out of Drake May. Broncos have a great defense.
Why are you bringing the quarterbacks into this? If we're bringing the quarterbacks into it, talk about the other quarterback.
Evan,
we haven't seen Stidham play in 2 years.
Evan, I'm
There's a
literally
reason for that.
I'm literally moving from the Patriots to the Broncos. Just let me fucking talk. Okay. Broncos have a great defense. Stidham hasn't played in 2 years. Like Matt said, Sean Payton, smart guy, good coach, kept him around. He's one of the first guys that he signed I think he's the first guy he re-signed when he joined the Broncos to be Russell Wilson's backup. He trusts Stidham. I've seen Stidham play in the regular season before. He's not a horrible quarterback. He's a game manager, and that's kind of what you need with a team like this with good defense. Patriots have had an easy schedule this year, easy schedule in the playoffs. Drake May, unproven in a tough playoff matchup. I'll ride with the Broncos.
Broncos country.
Let's ride.
This is ridiculous. Jared Stidham's total career, he's 1-3. He's
about to be 3-3
No.
after he goes win the Super Bowl.
Shit.
Come on.
Talk to me. God damn.
this is
Super Bowl
ridiculous.
MVP, Jared Stidham.
This is
Evan, why are you
ridiculous.
such a
I think it'll
hater?
be a fun story. I think there's a world it happens, but I just don't think it happens on Sunday.
Yeah.
Coin flip?
What other? Yeah, I guess we have to coin flip.
Get
but
the
like,
Georgia State peach coin out.
Hey, still the same one.
No, we can't do that again. We have to pick whatever opposite one. The coin says.
1788,
We did terrible last
1999.
week.
No, come on.
Let me pick it
We did
now. Let me
terrible
pick
with
it.
it.
Let me pick it.
Yeah, it was probably whoever picked its fault. If they picked the other way, then.
I was 1-0 last week, I fifth.
So where are we doing for it?
I'll call
Coin
it.
flip.
Call it in the air. If I get it, Broncos move.
All right.
Okay. Tails.
Threw it all the way across your
That one
apartment.
got away from me.
This
oh
guy's
my
stink.
god, I can't
I'm
believe
starting to
this
think
is
he's not
even
even
an
flipping
argument.
it. He's
No,
just
I can't-
tossing it up.
This is ridiculous.
All right. It landed. It was heads.
Okay.
Nice.
Patriots move on. But Matt,
I
we're
think
going to look
Drew-
like geniuses when this is.
I think Drew is doing it
I
to try
know.
to be funny.
No, I would have picked the Broncos either way. I also don't want to be a sheep picking the Patriots. I don't think they're infinitely better.
Can you say why?
Dude, I literally talked about it for like 5 minutes.
You only
told
talked
you
about.
Because all you
only
said was
talked-
Sean Payton re-signed Stidham.
Okay,
Like,
Drake
that's
May.
the
Why don't you
crux
talk
of your
about the
argument.
defenses?
I talked so much. Broncos have better defense. Patriots defense is okay. Doesn't really impress me that much.
Pretty good,
Drake
I
May,
think.
untested
have a
in the
better
playoffs in a
offense.
tough playoff matchup. Jared Stidham also, but they have a better defense, and I trust him to manage the game, not make many stupid mistakes. So I'm going to take Broncos. Should be a good game. Then.
Drake May has won 2 playoff games.
Yeah,
What do
against
you mean
the
untested in the
Texans and the
playoffs?
Chargers, dude. He beat the
Where are
Texans
Jared
like
Stidham's
12
playoff
points when
wins?
CJ Stroud turned
Abysmal
it over
quarterback
like
play on
5
the other side.
times. What are you talking
Where
about?
You guys
are
are
Jared
also
Stidham's playoff wins? You
Well, I
can't
just
bring.
love how we're picking and
Oh my
choosing one part of
gosh.
my argument when I spent like 2 minutes going through every aspect of the game, explaining why I think Broncos are going to win.
Okay, sure.
I think that there's a big oversight, but
Man, it's just
digress.
effing vibes
What's
at the end of the
what's
day.
the
Broncos
oversight?
gonna
Yeah,
ride
vibes is a
high.
big part of it
Come
too.
on,
What's
Broncos country.
Why do you guys think the Patriots are going to win besides just saying they're a better team? That's some high-level insight from you.
Well, for one, they
Hey,
have their starter
dumbass.
quarterback,
That's a
Yeah.
good point.
and
Nick
I
Foles
think
won a Super Bowl.
I agree
He
with
hadn't
you
started.
that the Broncos have a better defense, but I think the Patriots defense is also, pretty good. I don't think there are any slouches over there. They're tough and physical, and I think that it's going to be a little bit too tall a task for, the backup for the past 2 years to go in and, make big plays against that
It is in
level
Denver,
of
though.
defense.
It is in Denver.
Yeah, home field advantage too.
That stadium gets
That is,
popping.
yeah,
That
And
you're
the
stadium
right.
gets
story.
popping.
The story.
And
I
with
just
the
don't think
air altitude, I don't know. I think they're ready.
I
for it.
don't think they have offensive firepower.
You say the Patriots have played against abysmal quarterback play, but couldn't you also credit their defense a little bit for that too? That they're
Not when you
forcing these
actually.
turnovers?
No, when you watch how the games actually transpire, it's both Herbert and Stroud
Yeah.
were running around super antsy in the pocket, and they were turning clean pockets in pressure looks instead of the defense actually getting back there. They would both ran out of clean pockets.
Yeah.
It comes down to both of them played behind terrible offensive lines all year and just got happy feet in these games. They looked terrible. I mean, the Patriots
And
defense, I
Stroud
think,
was throwing
got a lot
ducks
of
up.
kind of backlash starting off, but their interior defensive line is really good. They have some great cornerback play. Christian Gonzalez, I think, is one of the best cornerbacks in the league. Their defense is good, but the
And
quarterbacks have
the
been playing
Broncos just
terrible.
gave up 30 points. 30 points.
Evan, I'm not saying the Broncos are the better team overall with Jared Stidham at quarterback, but I like him this week. I have a
I
feeling.
was talking about their defense, not even their offense.
Well, I was talking about the team as a whole, and Jared Stidham's a big part of the team. Just because I say the quarterback doesn't mean I'm solely talking about the offense. Jesus fucking Christ.
Can we talk about the other game?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I
You
think the
guys
other
are sore
game.
losers. You hate the coin.
Well, I just don't
Yeah.
understand
Who,
it. I
not me.
literally.
I don't hate the coin. I believe it. It's good.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. I'm losing my mind.
Drew loved the coin last week. He loved
Yeah.
it.
Sorry, Drew.
I just don't. I
coin's
mentioned
been
the
listening to me
quarterback, and it
big
turns
time. I
into
don't know if you
like
guys have
all
caught
I
on to
said was
that.
the
Well,
quarterback.
I think it's because you're flipping it 500 feet away from where you're standing and just
I'm
saying
being
a random
true
thing.
about it. I'm being true about it. It
No,
just
Pat,
actually has happened.
Anyways, let's move to the
Awful
NFC.
Oh,
I think
God.
this game is a little bit more, or I'm hoping it's going to be a little more straightforward. I thought that about the Patriots game, but I guess not. I think the Seahawks got this handled. I know these games have always been big fights, but the Rams have kind of, at least towards the end of the season, they were trending down, and the Seahawks were trending up, and the Seahawks have continued to trend up since the last time they played, and I think they're just firing on all cylinders right now. I think they got it handled. So
Yeah.
I'm going Seahawks.
I'll give a quick analysis. I'll give an Evan level analysis. I think Seahawks are the better team. So there we go.
I'm going to go with the Seahawks for a lot of the same reasons Evan did. Ever since that Thursday night game they played, it felt like the Rams kind of peaked too soon. They peaked in like December, Thanksgiving time, and that was the one I felt like the Seahawks really came to form and started hitting their stride, and I expect that to continue.
I disagree. I think the Rams are going to win. I think they're going to come out with... No, seriously, I really do. I think they're going to come out kind of on fire. I think since that they've been a little slow, it also kind of correlates with when Devontae Adams has been out. Yeah, you can move the Seahawks to the Super Bowl. You guys all picked them. But I really do think the Rams are going to end up going out there and winning it. I think that we're kind of building up to a Darnold disaster class. And at the same time, I think Stafford's going to be ice cold, just unconscious, slinging it this weekend. He didn't have a great game last week, and I think that's going to make it so he plays that much better this week, gets him to the Super Bowl.
We've talked about this since the podcast began. Like, even with a Sam Darnold disaster class in their first matchup, Seahawks only lost by 2.
Loss.
Yeah, well, if they have a Sam Darnold disaster class and lose by 2, you know?
Yeah, they still lose. I get that. But I'm just
Yeah,
saying
but the
he's not going to
Rams are
have
so
a
hot,
worse
too.
game than that. I don't think he's going to have that kind of a game.
Yeah, but I also think that the Rams didn't play a great game that week, and they only won by 2, but they still won. You know, it's the same type of thing. Is I think the Rams played a worse game than they have kind of throughout the rest of the season, and they still got to win. I don't know.
Okay.
I think
I'll think it's
I'm going for
crazy
the
saying that
Rams.
I don't think
No,
it's crazy to say that the Rams might win this game. I
It's
think
not.
this is more of like a 55-45
Yeah,
or 60-40 split, you know?
yeah. I think it's gonna be close either which way.
I agree.
Yeah.
for sure.
That's good.
Okay. And then we got a rematch of what Super Bowl was that?
40.
49, yeah. Super Bowl 49
2015.
rematch. Patriots, Seahawks. I'm taking the Seahawks here. I can't see a word. I think the Patriots are finally meeting their first good team of the season, pretty much.
Yeah.
Besides, they've played some good teams, but their actual
Cupcake.
big competition.
Yeah.
And I think the Seahawks with like an extra week to prepare, I think they got this one.
Yeah. I think I agree with Evan here. I do think Sam Darnold's due for a bad game one of these weeks, but kind of like I was saying against the Broncos, I'm a little scared about Drake May. Hasn't really been super tested this year despite being one of the best teams in the league.
Drew, do you think Drake May's gotten tested fairly throughout the course of the season?
Hmm?
Do you think Drake May has gotten tested fairly throughout the course of the season?
What do you mean by that?
Like, do you think he's been tested yet, or do you think he's an unproven
I think he's been
quarterback?
tested, but I don't think he's been tested in the playoffs yet or in a very high stakes game. They were 14-3.
Thank you. I was
Well,
curious on what your opinion on his testing has been.
wouldn't you say if they make it to this game, then they would have been tested in a high stakes game?
I don't know because like the Texans game,
one, Jim.
the Texans game and the Chargers game didn't really show me much. And if they beat the Broncos and Stidham, and the Broncos can't put anything together, it could be another one where he's not tested. It really depends if the Broncos defense shows up.
Well, all right. I'll say this in May's defense, like at least there's 2 examples in the first 2 playoff games where he made, really difficult throws and catches that, ice those games. So it's like there's been big moments he's stepped up in. But I guess should I go into
Yeah.
my pick now? Yeah, that being said, I
I
think
think Seahawks, though.
I'm gonna go Seahawks. I think they kind of, like make things a little bit tough on Drake May. I think it's gonna be a bit too much for him to keep up with for 60 minutes.
Yeah, I'm also going to go with the Seahawks. I think if Darnold is to have a disaster class, it would be against the Rams. If they make it to the Super Bowl, I think he's going to actually play a pretty decent game.
I like it. Okay. I think, is this our third straight week of having a different Super Bowl winner?
Yeah, because we keep
Right.
picking winners that get bounced.
Or did we have the
Like,
Seahawks the
great.
first week?
Well, we had 49ers before the playoffs.
49ers
first
was
one's terrifying.
freaking abysmal.
I think we had
so-
49ers, Seahawks, Bills,
Jags.
Seahawks. No, Jags didn't. We didn't have them winning. We had them in the Super Bowl.
I thought we did.
I still think the
we
Jags
had
will win.
no. It was the Jags. It was Jags
Yeah.
Niners. Whatever.
Because remember, we were like, it all comes down to Jags
Yeah.
Niners.
Well, that was the very first one, though. That was before
Yes.
the
Yeah,
playoffs.
yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
49ers, Seahawks, Bills.
I think
Seahawks.
we've been too cute with our picks
We have
on these
been.
consensus things.
We have been.
Okay.
Oh wow. All right. So if you're coming from the earlier segment, you might notice that I picked both favorites. So you might be thinking to yourself, "Oh, what does this mean for Pat's dog of the week?"
Oh.
Don't worry, it's still here. I had to pick one of them. I really, really wanted to pick the Broncos, but I was just like, playoffs have been terrible to dog of the week. So I went with the Rams plus 2.5. I hope, 2.5 road dogs is enough for Drew. But yeah, I think there's a shot where they can stay in this game. I just said, I think it's like, I give them like 45% chance to win. So I think, they're certainly capable of playing the Seahawks team and beating them. 3 times in division matchup. So who knows? These teams know each other real well by now. So, and they've played 1 in 3 quarters of really solid football against the Seahawks. So see how she goes. Thoughts?
I like it.
I love it.
I mean, it was
think
the
it's a
only
lock.
one. It was the only one you probably could have picked because the Broncos aren't going to win. And getting down to weeks when there's only 2 games, it's kind of tough to pick a dog of the
Yeah.
week.
Slim
I think
pickings.
I think for the Super Bowl, we should just have you like if you don't like the actual underdog in the game, you could pick like a plus odds prop if you want. Okay. Yes, sir. All right. Andrew's thing. Here we go.
Yeah, so now that I'm thinking about, I went 0-2 last week with
Hey, Drew.
that too. I pretty much had the same stuff. But now that I'm thinking about it, this kind of goes against what I was saying last segment. You can pop it up, Evan. I got the Patriots -5.
You're so
And then
not
the funny
committed to the bit. You're
So
not
I-
committed to the bit.
Not only do you think
No,
the Patriots
in
are
a
going to
way,
win,
I'm
you think they're
committed
going
to
to
it.
win by 6.
Can I give my explanation? So I hop on this call early. Evan's like, "Hey, Drew, what's up? Let's get your lock of the week." I look at the 2 games. I'm like, "Oh, Patriots gonna win that game, obviously." And then when I was on this call, I don't know why. I think I got caught up. Maybe it was Patrick's narrative. He moved me when he was talking about if the Broncos were to win the Super Bowl with Jarrett Stidham at quarterback. And I was like, God damn, that's a damn good story. And I think subconsciously I just switched to Broncos. So yeah, now I
So,
look
do
like
you
an
want to
idiot.
change this, or are you sticking with Patriots -5.5?
You always do. It's okay. They're used to it. The
You
fans
want
are
to
used to
change
that.
it to Broncos +5.5?
I'm in a competition with
That's a
Patrick
lock.
here.
That's a lock.
I'm in a competition with Patrick here.
What are you going to answer my question?
I'm gonna look at the other odds.
27,
gonna-
26.
Yeah. Shot clock's going
34,
down.
We're gonna
43.
pivot Seahawks -2.5 just so I don't contradict myself.
All right.
We're going
Okay.
Seahawks -2.5 because Drew can't make a decision on Broncos versus Patriots. That's what we're
No,
doing. I'm
Drew,
up
I'll say
1.
this.
Diddy country.
I almost did the same thing last week where my lock was I think I had Texans lock and then I made a really,
Yeah.
passionate argument for the Patriots. So
Yeah, I
I feel your pain. Sometimes it's easy to be swept up in you see them lined up on the bracket and, strange things overcome you.
Yeah, and part of my thought process too, I didn't think Matt was gonna pick the Broncos, so I was like, it would be good to have a little variety. And then he ended up picking them, and now I'm like, I can't back out. But is what it is. Seahawks -2.5. That's what we're
Alright.
rocking.
So, as you can tell, this isn't Evan's rapid fire touchdowns. This is
How did they
something
do last
different.
week?
I think 2-2, if I'm not
Yes.
wrong. So, is
That
what
would
it
win
is.
money. That would win money.
Yeah, probably a little plus money. So how this is gonna work? I'm gonna go down all these props and say if I think they're going over or under.
Guys, we all
Pretty
can point
simple.
up and down for him.
Okay, let's start. Drake May over 226.5 over. Jarrett Stidham over under 188.5 under. Ramondre Stevenson over under 48.5 under. Travion Henderson over under 35.5 under. Drake May over under 30.5 over rush yards. Jarrett Stidham over under 14.5 rush yards over. Cortland Sutton over 51.5 over. Diggs 44.5 over. I don't know if I like that. It's fine. Hunter Henry over under 41.5. Let's go under.
Drew, don't guess.
Evan
Just gotta let him
Ingram
cook.
over under 19.5 over. Ramondre Stevenson over under 18.5 receiving yards. Oh, under. And the total game, I'm 41.5 over under. I'm gonna take the over. Okay. Sam Darnold 235.5 under. Matt Stafford over under 255.5 over. Kenneth Walker, 87.5 rush yards, over. Kyron Williams, over under 54.5, under. Blake Corum, over under 28.5, over. Puka Nakua, over under 92.5, over. JSN, over under 90.5, under. Devontae Adams, over under 49.5, over. Cooper Kupp, over under 29.5, over. Rashid Shaheed, over under 24.5, under. AJ Barner, over under 29.5, over. And the game will go under.
Yikes.
You say yikes, Drew?
Oh, you caught that?
I did.
There's
a
a couple I
microphone.
disagreed with, but
Which ones? Real quick.
I don't think that game's going under to begin with. I think Njigba's also going to be over. I think Shaheed's going
Which
to be
one?
over. Kupp's going to be under. I think
Seahawks.
Stidham's going to be under rush yards, over pass yards, especially if they're playing from behind, like you seem to think. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
I think 41.5 is going to be a push. Patriots probably win 41.5 to nothing.
That's a good
I
pick.
love it.
I did agree with
Okay.
most of yours, though.
Thanks. All right, let's get into our game segment for this week. We are doing the NFL 2022 to 2023, starting 3 wide receivers for each team. It's a niche name for that, number 80 on the Ravens. All right, on timeout.
Okay.
All right, here we go, everyone. The
Target score?
2022-2023 projected starting 3 wide receivers. What is that? No,
Oh, no.
that's just the title. It just says starting 3. Yeah, okay.
What do
Let's get it. Start with 40.
70% has to be at least.
Debo.
Debo, Brandon
Debo.
Ayuk,
I
Just
you just need last
Juwan Jennings.
name. Yep.
nice.
Keenan Allen.
Chargers.
Keenan Allen.
5, I want to say Mike Williams.
Mike Williams had to still be there.
He was
Right.
5, or he was 85. okay.
85, and then Joshua Palmer. No,
It could
no,
be.
Palmer
actually.
was there.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
this would be Kenny Galladay, right?
Nope.
Oh, okay, who's
All right, Drew.
19? Sterling Shepard, Darius
Shepard.
Slayton, obviously. I think he
How do you
spelled it
spell it?
wrong. Oh, wait, but he wasn't 3 at that point. Just get Slayton. Who was 3? Oh, my
Come on,
God.
Drew, this is your team. These should be quick.
19. Isaiah Hodgson? No, he's 18.
All right, Cooper Kupp.
Oh,
Speed guy
boy.
Tutu Atwell.
Wandale Robinson.
Oh, man. These years
Nope.
are all playing together.
Jesus.
Okay,
Nope.
never mind.
But we got DeMarcus Robinson on the Ravens.
Oh, Robert
Um,
Woods.
Robert Woods is 12, yeah.
Nope.
Oh, whoa.
Nope. Terrible.
Cooper
Okay,
Kupp.
they're playing on other teams.
Okay, what's
All
wrong
right.
with the Bears also?
Bears
Chiefs.
only have one guy.
Yeah, what?
They didn't
What?
have num-
Who's 11?
they didn't
All
have
right.
numbers.
Huh.
Jesus.
I only remember Claypool from that year.
DJ Moore.
I think I
Oh,
put
he's
him
going to
in.
be
He was on the
somewhere.
Panthers.
Maybe.
So.
Oh, wow.
Who? Pat?
I just said maybe. I was
Okay,
saying
Chiefs,
I
Tyreek
talking.
Hill. Tyreek Hill.
You'll
Hill
down the
was on the
Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Okay, I'm in the wrong year.
What about Rasheed Rice? Or
Hollywood Brown?
Worthy? Was he on the team by then?
No, he was drafted last year.
No.
Brown.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
Clemio St.
wow.
Brown.
Okay, let's go Jaguars. Marvin Jones, Christian Kirk.
Charlie Kirk.
Boom. Easy. Ravens. Zay Flowers. No, he wasn't there.
No, Bateman. No, Hollywood Brown. Yeah, Hollywood Brown.
I already typed him in. He
What?
wasn't 80. He was a low number. Who was 80?
Mm.
They had another guy before Hop, like a veteran. That was Bengals, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins.
Boyd, Tyler Boyd. They're not going in the right slots.
The switch of the numbers is really screwing me up.
Yeah, they're not going in the right slots.
Yeah.
Was TY still there?
No,
Oh,
definitely
I
not.
don't think.
No.
It could be maybe a sneaky Alec Pierce.
Nope.
No.
Really? Okay.
Jets. Oh, God, the Jets are ugly.
Elijah Moore, Alan Lazard. He should be 10.
And Garrett Wilson.
Okay, or not. Garrett Wilson.
He'll be on the
Who's
Packers
82?
this year.
Really
Saints?
happy for that.
Would that be Thomas, or is that
I think Thomas would be 13, right?
Olave
Nope.
is still there.
God?
Oh,
I'm in the wrong year.
wow.
10.
No, 10's Olave. Oh no. No, it's not. Jesus, this is throwing
I
me
think
off.
we
with some of
suck
the
in
wrong
numbers.
Well, the
this
numbers are
year
going to the
thing,
wrong
it's-
slots too.
It's
All right.
hard thinking.
Yeah.
to a
Stephon
specific year.
Diggs.
That's not Shakir unless he switched
Um,
numbers. Cole Beasley? He should be 80. Right? I think Beasley's 80.
Right?
Uh,
Terrible.
My
He might be
God,
like
Gabe
Yes,
Davis.
13 Gabe Davis.
Corey Davis. We got that
Commanders,
too.
could this be Diami Brown? No, we already typed in Brown.
I don't even know. I can't think what year it is. Oh, Diami Brown is number 2.
No, but we
Nope.
already typed in Brown. That's what I was thinking too.
Not Dotson.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
John. And then,
10.
holy shit. All right,
Lions.
keep go to the next one. I'll think of it.
Try Raymond. Number
Right.
4. Who would that have been?
Let's get the easy ones. We're fading.
Yeah,
here.
move on from that one.
Seahawks.
Metcalf,
God, did they have
Lockett.
anyone good? Wilson was
Metcalf
still
and
in
Lockett.
there? Yeah.
I feel like there was someone else.
Yeah, I
Who was
feel
your
like.
third?
Obviously there was, but I feel
Is
like it's
this
a
like
name
a
I'm gonna know.
Bobo? Jake Bobo?
Who?
Bobo? B-O-B-O? Oh, okay.
No. Broncos.
I don't know what team he was on, but type in Cooper, just while I remember. Okay, there
Browns.
we go.
Mm,
Jerry Jeudy? He was on the Broncos here. Yep.
yeah.
81.
Packers.
Would this be
Pat.
Michael Gallup for the Cowboys?
Yeah. Pat.
Mm.
Step up here.
Yeah, come on, it's your team.
Packers.
Could
Oh,
be
Cobb.
not
Yeah,
Cobb, I was
he
thinking.
came
that.
back.
No, that's way too late.
Oh, would this still be
Nobody also came
Devontae
back.
Adams?
Nope, he's on
Yeah,
the
it's
Raiders.
got Adams has to be on there.
He's on the Raiders.
He's on the Raiders. God, we suck.
Wait, what?
We
Yeah,
already
he was
typed
on
in
the
Cooper.
Bears. Yeah,
He was on the Bear.
the numbers are throwing me off.
You
here.
get the numbers are a problem. I don't even remember who
Click
Steelers had.
accurate.
Yeah, maybe just ignore the numbers here.
Okay, so the dashes mean 0. That's what that is.
Uh,
That's because
Well,
Tyreek Hill was 0.
The Bears had 2 dashes.
Who was 0
0 and
for the
double zero.
Browns? Well, yeah, Claypool was 00, I think.
What?
Dolphins, Jalen Waddle.
I don't think they do 00.
Parker.
I think they do.
Was Parker still there?
No, on the
he was
Patriots.
Let's get Kendrick Bourne while we're there. 88, I should know that. Chris Godwin. And was that Scotty Miller? No, that's too early, right? No, but Brady was there.
No, not Miller.
Antonio Brown.
Odell Beckham wasn't on the Ravens this year, was he? Oh, you already were typing it in, were you?
Eagles, 18.
He would have been on the Rams or retired. Oh, he might have retired. His knee blew up.
Titans, 11. Is that AJ Brown?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Jettas would have been drafted.
Yeah, that is
Jefferson.
17, 18, 9. Could that be like
KJ
KJ
Osborne?
Osborne? Good ball.
No, we typed in a Brown already, right?
What do you say,
Oh,
Pat?
yeah, we did. No, never mind. Forget it.
Okay, this is going to sound crazy,
Calvin
but
Ridley?
Titans, yeah. And wasn't there someone called like Keener something? Kiner hyphen Alafa or something?
No.
I don't know how to spell it. But okay.
Drew, careful.
Westbrook Kine?
What?
Okay,
That was a
cancel.
guy.
I don't know.
Yeah, he was after. Okay,
Whoa.
that's who I was thinking of. I think I was combining with the guy on the Yankees.
AJ Brown.
I already
Yeah,
took
He's
him
on,
there.
he's
okay.
on there. Eagles.
Cardinals.
Nico Collins? Would he have been a Texan this year?
Good pull, Pat.
Yeah.
10 for the Cardinals. This isn't like a Michael Wilson territory, is it?
Where's DeAndre Hopkins right now? Do we already have him somewhere?
We have.
He
him
should be
somewhere.
a Cardinal, right? Yeah.
Did we try Michael Wilson just for the hell of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
London? Drake London? Would he have been a Falcon at this point?
Wow.
Yeah.
Before he had a number. So they're doing rookies too. God, they had no one. They had
Oh, Hunter Renfrow.
Nice. I think he had a good year this year, too.
Maybe back to the top.
Yeah. True.
John Ross. I was just thinking names. They got him missing 2. Just keep thinking. I'll
Was
get back to
Wan'Dale
it. I'll
Robinson
lock
already
him
there?
up. We already
'cause
tried
DeMarcus
that.
would have popped out.
We had Wandale, Darius Slayton, Isaiah Hodgins.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling's on one team. He's in the
Packers,
league
I
this year.
think. I think he's a Packer.
Did we already write him in? But he's in the league.
Yeah, it's type him in.
If he can hear us.
He froze. No, our time's still going.
No.
I think it died.
No.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I
On
hear
your
ya.
other thing.
All right. Yeah, I'm using my laptop right now. Okay. Let's keep it going.
We said Valdez-Scantling.
Lame. Nice.
Sky Moore. I don't know if he's
No.
on somebody's top. Just try it.
Too
I
early.
think somebody's Somebody's
Yeah.
read these more.
I don't see how Sterling Shepard isn't on here.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right.
He's number 3.
I'm trying, Drew.
Yeah, it's fine.
Try. Did you put down Raymond or Reynolds for the Lions?
I
I think you said Reynolds or Raymond.
thought it was Raymond. Yeah.
Yeah, try Reynolds.
There he
He did.
did.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Patrick. Patrick?
Ooh, that was a
No.
good one.
Oh, he
What?
might. Yeah, he probably has Broncos.
He should be in
No.
the league at least.
He was definitely on the Broncos that year, I think.
Adam Thielen's
Thought it
got to be
was 81
somewhere.
too.
Adam
maybe
Thielen.
it was.
Thielen's on already. We already have Thielen. We already have him.
Oh, who's the last Steeler?
Steelers, Deontay Johnson.
He's on there.
You got him.
Oh,
This
I
was
was
the
looking at the
year.
wrong one.
This was the year we traded Claypool
Can you guys
to
see
the
anything?
Bears.
Yeah, I can see.
Really?
Yeah.
Steven Sims. Nice. Steven Sims.
Try Marvin Mims. He's somewhere. He might be 81 for Broncos. What?
He's too young. He's young.
God.
It's like his second year in the league.
Let's
I'm
cut it
selling.
and let's do 2 more
Yeah,
minutes
this is
and
a
then
long
cut it.
segment.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is.
All right, 2 more minutes. Drew,
Jesus.
was this a Hodgins year?
He's 19 or 18. Okay. I did say Hodgins. I did say Hodgins earlier. I thought you typed it.
No, you didn't commit to it.
Yeah, I don't know who else it would be.
All right, what are like popular
I'm just
last
thinking
names?
Galladay.
Smith,
No, we already
Johnson,
guessed that.
Jones.
We would have guessed a lot of them already.
James. There you go, Drew. Richie James.
I never would have got
James.
that. What?
Okay. All right. What else? Any notable ones on here? How about that commander, Matt?
There's a lot of
I
notable ones here.
Can't even. John Dawson. It's he's on the. He's a gadget guy. He was with the Panthers. He's now on the Bills. I can't think of his name. Fuck.
Curtis Samuel.
Yes.
Right, that's right.
We
Nice.
could just think of the Bills right now and probably get a few. They got Brandon Cooks.
Yeah. Did we put Cooks in anywhere?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
We tried.
Have we put? We had to have done Stephon Diggs, right?
I don't think we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about Chark for the Jags? Oh, he was
Smart.
the Lions.
Oh, DJ Chark. Duh. Yeah.
Okay. 77%.
That's bad.
That's not bad.
Honestly, that's
Was
not
that-
terrible.
Was that the
Ben
exact same
Skowronek.
We should have
thing
got
we got
Mooney.
last time?
Devin
Darnell
Duvernay
Mooney.
is still there. Paris Campbell. Shaheed. Oh my God.
Duvernay.
Shaheed's rough. Some of these are really rough.
They misspelled
okay,
it.
The numbers. This would have
The
been
numbers
easier
are
without
wrong.
numbers. The numbers
Yeah.
fucked everything up.
Kendall Hinton is crazy. And what?
This actually
numbers
pisses
are
me
wrong,
off with
yeah.
the numbers.
Treylon Burks.
Oh, Russell.
What's the rarest pull? Rashid Shaheed, because
Wow.
they spelled it wrong.
Oh,
It's
that's
dumb.
funny.
dude.
Oh, we should vet our quizzes next time.
Yeah. Well, then somebody would have to do them, though.
Yeah, I
Think we
know.
move back to Sporkle.
We'll have John do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was fun. Let me see if my camera works for our sign off here. Oh, it does. Awesome. Hello, everyone. Geez, I'm in the sun. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry if this was a bit of a longer podcast, but we had a lot to cover and clearly a lot to argue about. So I hope you guys enjoyed. We certainly did, and we will catch you next week. That's all.
Bye.
Peace out.
Later.